Good evening, 7:43, April 3rd, 2020. There wasn't much sun this afternoon. Hang on, I'm getting these stupid tracks. I don't know if you can see. Probably will not be able to see the sunset because all the crap. But I talked to my mom today, and my mom is 78 years old, and she is just absolutely into the television from morning. She gets up like at 4 o'clock, but she's in bed at 7:30. So that's all day and all night of just programming and programming. And so many people have died. You know, Vivian, so many people have died overnight. So many people have died in the state of Illinois and just overnight. And I just have some advice for people. Don't try to convince them otherwise, because the stress of trying to convince them is worse than what they're going through. If you're going to get into an argument and a stressful confrontation with your parents, if you're lucky enough to still have your parents, I have my mother, but don't try to convince them otherwise, because that alone is too stressful. So pretty much everything is still closed here. There's to-go orders, pick up. Walmart is like a fucking it's insane. They have plastic plexi guard in front of all the cashiers. They're only using one door. You can only be 100 people in there. I know I was told about a week ago that they will be closing at 8:30 before to get acclimated before the government curfew. I cannot tell you what that means. That is just from someone who is a market manager and has been with that particular business for around 30 years. Very close to me. So, but that's not the purpose of this video. I just don't want, if we keep trying to explain to people what we already know in our hearts to be true, it's exhausting. It was hard on me listening to her, and it was hard on me trying to tell her that what I feel is the truth, but my truth is not her truth, and it will never be same as anyone else. We all have to come to our own discernment. But it was heartbreaking. I don't want her to be that fearful, so anyway, I hope everyone is doing well. Dollar General's doing very well. Let's take a look. Yeah. So, medical clinics are empty. They are on low census. And that means that if they do not have enough patients, people have to work other hours in other places. And you have to be very specific of where you want to do and where you want to work at. And I think most places are like that. So, take care, stay vigilant, and I'll talk to you soon. It's 70 degrees outside. Let's see. 70 degrees at 7:46.